Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Punch Out Kings. I'm G Money.
Blade Brown.
And, let's get back to some boxing talk, bro.
Get back to it, man.
How your week going so far, bro?
Oh, man, it's cool. Easy week. Labor Day weekend coming up.
Yeah, man.
This past weekend, just, watching the fights.
It's been hot as a motherfucker this week, boy. Oh, my God. This a hot day, and it's still hot. It cooled down, and it's still hot outside.
Still hot.
So it's definitely been hot. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
How was your weekend?
Man, it was pretty good. Like, like I say, same thing. Watch some fights. This week, really just trying to get everything back in order in the shop and shit like that, set it up, like, start stocking it up again. So really just been trying to figure all that shit out. So,
definitely.
as I say, man, the pictures will be back probably next week. You feel what I'm saying? For real, we'll figure out the setup of how we going to be in.
Got to get Bud behind me.
Nah, for sure, man. You definitely got to put Bud behind you. You feel what I'm saying? For real, come on, man. He deserving of that, man. That's the call out. You feel me? Like I say. Then, like I said, Shakur up next. You know what I'm saying? And, okay, now, matter of fact, fuck that. Let's just get into that talk right there first. The Shakur Devin Haney shit. It's been a lot of crazy shit going on this week.
The secret recording. The leaked footage.
Shakur, the old boy who, the management company that worked with Jay Prince coming out that basically saying this was all a hurrah. They never really wanted to fight Devin. This was to make the money more.
Yeah.
So he basically said, he was like, Shakur was going to make $8 million. Nigga, why would you turn $8 million down in Undisputed unless you wanted that 20? You feel me? So
that 20 next
but that's what Bill Haney was saying from the beginning. Nigga never really wanted this fight right now. Like, you feel me? He want this fight for the 20 million. So it kind of give Bill and Devin a whole lot of more credit.
Yeah.
And it kind of make it and not make me say Shakur scared, but Shakur, you knew what you was doing. Even they say the bottle shit was a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Like, it was no contract involved with that shit. Hey, but look, man, guess what, though? It got us talking. And guess
definitely.
what? And like I said, if they was willing to give $8 million in 2 years, they going to get a $20 million. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We just got to understand that's just at a third. But like I say, it looked like, so I was just looking here like, oh shit. I'm like, okay. And once again, like that nigga Devin Haney ain't afraid to fight nobody. We got to give him up, whether you think he gonna win, whether you think he gonna lose, whether you think whatever's gonna be with Devin, he gonna take the fade, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The nigga definitely gonna take the fade. And to be real, that's absolutely the truth. So I gotta sit there and say, okay, Shakur, but that was a good strategy move, though. That was a good strategy move to see what your bargaining chip was, to see how much you can get. Like, oh, if they give me $8 million, nigga, I ain't had a fight in one. You know what I'm saying? Really on this shit and really like that against this person. Oh, 2 years after I go ahead and fight Frank Martin and I do all this shit like that, oh, we gonna get that money at 140. They gonna get the money, just like I've been calling out for the beginning. Like, for real, it make the most sense, bro. It make the most sense because it's like, I'm gonna have my record up, roster up more. You gonna have yours up more. I'm gonna have belts. You gonna have belts. You gonna be unified. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. And it's like,
okay. So let me ask you this: so if somebody loses on the road to that, does it change or does it diminish the fight?
Nah, it really don't, because it's a skill fight. You get what I'm saying? It's still gonna be a fight that people who love fighting gonna want to see.
Definitely.
And one of them, Devin just got to keep winning to become a star. And Shakur just got the smile, and he's gonna make himself a star.
He need the right fight.
So you get what I'm saying? For real though. So to be real, if it's more in shambles a little bit if Devin lose more than Shakur.
Yeah.
If Shakur take a loss just because the star he is and just because the person, Devin, everybody always want the nigga to lose. He really got to keep winning until that fight happens, because it'll be I told you so. The same Floyd shit.
Right.
Everybody wanted Floyd to lose. He kept winning. But if he would have ever lost this, I told you he wasn't that. You feel me? He just got that same curse. Basically, like, he's a fighter that they don't want to win. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I ain't gonna lie. So Devin could, if Devin lose to like a close fight to where it could be like the Lomachenko shit, almost a good fight that it could be, then it really could still happen, because that was a good fight. It wasn't, but if he get beat on, then nah. Shakur, anywhere it go, is up for him. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because people like him. people like Shakur. Everybody speak for him. The eye test, everything. They like the kid. Like, you feel what I'm saying? For real though. Like, he got that star quality. He got that smile come up here.
That smirky game. Handy was a ploy.
Yeah, for real. But look, it had the whole internet going up. You feel what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Come on, bro. He had the whole internet going up.
He know what he doing.
Yeah, he know what he doing. Like I say, so that's definitely what. But I ain't gonna lie. At 140, when them belts is there, they didn't push their name up. And to be real, if one of them get a Tank fight, which it ain't happening, we just heard that Tank ain't never fighting Shakur Stevenson. It ain't never happening. So it's like, man, we just gotta see what nigga that Gervonta Davis cherry pick to see how it's gonna be. Like, you feel what I'm saying? If he make the wrong cherry pick, then it goes different. But like I say, I just basically see Gervonta Davis knocking everything out. I see Shakur Stevenson cleaning up the division and getting all the belts. Like, you get what I'm saying? And Devin Haney going to 140 and doing his same thing. They push it to 2025, you feel what I'm saying, for real. And it'd be a big payday because the belts and one nigga is going to become a star and the other nigga just going to keep on winning to where it's going to be like the nigga that we want to win versus the nigga that we don't believe in. Bam, you feel what I'm saying? And then there we go. They got the hero and the villain, which really neither one of them really are villains. It's just Shakur's likable more than Devin Haney.
They just made Haney the villain. They want him to be the villain.
They just want him to be the villain. Like, you feel me? He don't have the boxing story. You give it. It's true. He doesn't have the story that he. Like I say, but that's why he buy cars and buy jewelry. He don't even look like he that type of person. He just know he has to do something to, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting the money. Yeah, for real. So I got to do the little fashion shit and do all this shit like that because my page really wouldn't be up. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because he does have the skill, but, you know, like I say, this is still a sport. This is still entertainment. You know, another thing crazy I was watching, we could jump back to the name of, I was watching Zab Judah. He was on My Expert Opinion. You feel what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
The Floyd fight. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He was talking about the Floyd fight, or basically how, how the fight wound up. They was basically saying, you know, he at the beginning of the fight, Floyd got the end around, and he basically saying, nigga, that was a knockdown. Like, you know what I'm saying, on Floyd. Like, you know what I'm saying, for real. So now add that up, and he say, in the low blow, you feel what I'm saying, he was like, man, like, I wasn't trying to go for the low blow, you feel what I'm saying, for real. I was just in the zone to get out. So he was basically saying, like, that was if he got the later fights and I got that fight, but the knockdown is now the whole narrative changed up different. So I was like, man, when you really kind of think about that, like, for real, like, you know, like, that was a knockdown. Yeah. Like, the gloves touch. That's all. And the thing about it is, what they were saying is, if a person is so good, they don't believe it's happening. So ain't no way Floyd went down. Like, and then a knockdown don't mean you hurt. Yeah. Like, once again, Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford, that's not hurt knockdowns. That's I'm winning knockdowns. That you're going to lose because I just got 2 or 3 of those things on you because I point you and angled you and took you off your balance. That wasn't devastating like, oh, in the fight because you can't go. It's I put you down enough, which is already a good fight, to where only way you could come back from this is knocking me out, and what's the odds of that happening? You get what I'm saying? So just because a person get knocked down, that doesn't mean they hurt. It means he caught you, he buzzed you enough to make your glove touch the ground, and that is considered a knockdown. It don't have to be the greatest. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. But that wins fights. Yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? For real though. It definitely do win fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, so that was he was basically just talking like how like him and Floyd was friends, you know, and they've been on each other ever since kids, and here he say she say will make a friendship not be what it was, because he was like Floyd had did interview and they asked him about Zab, whoever they really asked him about Zab, they just say he could be everybody and he would win. But how they spun it, you feel what I'm saying? You know how they clipped the shit up, made it look like he was talking shit. So Zab, the nigga who he is, like, nigga can't whoop me. Now them niggas never was supposed to even fight. So now the media once again pushed 2 people, and he said now they cordial now, but their relationship has never been the same again. He say, but even they wasn't strained, he brought him in to work with him on the Pacquiao fight. Like, you get what I'm saying, for real? Because the push. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real. So that still made it be like they're not what they was, but they still respect each other. Like you feel what I'm saying? So I was like, man, that's crazy. Like how that media will push you to fight a person that you never was gonna fight. Like, you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
White media would do it.
Man, they definitely would do it. So it was a real, Zab had a real good interview. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was cool. Just like learning about the history of like, you know, how boxing coming up in his era into how the shit now. But like I say, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson happening at 140, man. Like, so
you've been calling it this whole time.
This weight, 2025, I see it really happening. Because by next year, if Devin keep winning, Shakur gonna have a belt or something by 2020, by next year for sure sometime. Come on, y'all both got belts, and he gonna have some title defenses. And Devin Haney, if he could go get that 140 and get that right there, now nigga, this is now this turn to Bud Arrow again. Like, you get what I'm saying? For real though.
You can get them straps like that.
Hell yeah, you feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, like I think Devin can get Regis. You get what I'm saying? Like I really think he can get him just due to the fact that how they style make fights. You feel what I'm saying? Devin Haney ain't gonna fight like Lomachenko ever again in life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he jabbing City in.
He gonna have to.
Yeah,
Regis a different animal.
He's a
man.
different animal. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But like I say, and one thing about Bill and Devin, they calculated. They don't die shit, but they calculated also on who to fight.
Everything is calculated.
You get what I mean? Like, so
just like Tank,
they wouldn't be wanting that shit that bad like that if they really didn't feel deep down inside. Then there was some footage. This came out of Devin and Shakur sparring in the second fight, and it said he made him quit.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? For real though.
You know, I seen. I was like, I don't like looking at this junk.
Yeah, you know how they put it together.
Yeah, I looked at it a little bit.
Yeah, they put it together. Like I say, man, that's gonna be a great fight, man. That's gonna be a great fight, man. Like, it's gonna be a very technical fight to where it's gonna be who just brought it the best in their head that night, like, you know. So I was like, man, yeah, the way they getting this fight together, that's dope as hell. So let's get into some of the fights that happened the weekend just passed.
Past weekend.
Like that.
All right, we can kick it off with you want to do the ESPN or the?
Yeah, we can start with ESPN.
All right, so Abdullah Mason. I didn't get to see the fight.
So all right, I got to see it. Like I say, man, hey man, like I tell people, man, anybody know from the eye test, I called it out 3 years ago when I seen Shakur. I was saying, man, this the best shit I ever seen. Like, just off the IQ, running along the skill to this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? He got it. Like, you feel what I mean? For real. But when I've seen Abdullah, it was like I didn't plan on seeing this cat. Like, you called him out, and I was like, man, let me check this kid out. And from the first round, it just looked like I didn't even have to see him warm up. He had everything. When I mean like everything, he young. He got some power. He got speed, but he could just beat you with pure skill and God-given talent. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. Like, and that's what I was like. God damn, Shakur, a student of the game. You feel what I'm saying? For real though, he studied the game. He got the God-given talent, but that nigga just got the work ethic and just the. Man, he just student. So he learned out the science of boxing.
Sweet science.
That sweet science and angles. Nigga, Abdullah Mason just got touched by God with boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's so I was like, I never thought I would say that in this time. But the thing about this time, we living in a 135 pound, you really can't say who gonna be the man at the end of the day. You really don't know who's gonna peak. Who's going to keep on climbing? There's just so many people.
A lot of them already peaked.
It's going to be a lot of upsets. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about it. We don't know the peak of Keyshawn. We don't know the peak of Abdullah. We don't know the peak of Shakur. We don't know the peak of Frank Martin. We don't know yet. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Some may beat others, but some just say Frank can lose to Shakur and beat everybody else. See what I mean?
Fury and Wilder, same shit.
You get what I'm saying, man? Some people you just can't beat. What if Devin beat everybody and lose Shakur? What if Shakur beat everybody and lose to Devin? You get what I'm saying? For real. What if Keyshawn get trampled by the Puerto Rican before that, but he clear out everybody else in the situation? What if Abdullah Mason come through and just clean everybody else out? So in that 135, bro, we really don't know. But I ain't gonna lie. So start off the fight, like I said, he fought a dog fighter. You know, they finally gave him a dog, like one of them dudes who is gonna be a hard night. But even though it was a hard night, it still looked good. And that's what made me say this dude different. Because you know they throw you in there with that fighter, like Keyshawn last fight didn't look that great, but he still got it out there. No, that dude was in there to make the fight look ugly, and he still got beat the fuck up the whole goddamn fight. And he didn't get knocked. He didn't knock him out. But old boy but first they was getting it, and then old boy started really being like, oh no, nigga, this nigga is touching me. Yeah. I'm gonna go through the rounds, but he the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like he seen it to where he was just like, I'm just gonna get through the fight. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. So Abdullah just looked like Abdullah, man. The speed, the angles, the catch you off guard, the spinning you, the catching you, the making you think, that Floyd shit. You come out with that game plan, and then when he just get you so much, you don't even know what to do no more. Now you just really trying to survive. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, Abdullah, like I say, once again, bro, he be fighting a lot too. That other fight was just less than 2 months ago. Now, Big Baby done fought less than a month. You know what I'm saying? That was at the beginning of the month. They came back. So one thing I say about these young fighters, man, they be fighting.
That's one thing where I wish PBC would pump Russell like that.
Yes, exactly. You know how it go. It's like, nigga, you ain't joining our team, so nigga, we gon' Bernard Hopkins you for the 5-6 years.
I was telling this guy on Instagram, I was saying top rank is like the developmental for the boxers. Like
true.
It's like going to like a team where it's a number of young studs. And PBC is like where you go win your championships at.
That's true.
They market the big guys.
That's the greatest analogy in the world, bro. It's like the amateurs, like the D League, you know what I'm saying? The D League, and then you go to the NBA. You feel what I'm saying? They not gonna build you up. They don't do that. No. You a star already. We gonna take you there. Mm-hmm. They gonna build you up over here, and then get you ready for the big show. We ain't got no time to be building you up, nigga. You gotta do that on your own. Once you ready to go, we gonna take you to the moon. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. So you right about that. So you caught the shoo fight?
Definitely. Oh, all right. Man, just how you said it, like about Abdullah, where they gave him a fighter where he was a game fighter, but he just looked good.
He did look, yes.
He just wouldn't go down.
He didn't want to go. That's the same thing.
Like he just was combinations, hooks, jabs, uppercuts, like speed, precision.
And I think a lot of these young fighters, they learn 2 things from Floyd: how to get the bag, how to advertise yourself, but also back to I don't gotta get my face beat in. I don't gotta be the most powerful nigga to win, nigga, because we already know that what it's about for Floyd. Nigga, so what you seen in the fight with Shushu though?
Just really, I just noticed like it's slowing down for him. Like you know what I mean? Like a young fighter, he's I think he's 9-0, 5 knockouts or something like that. And like what I think Timothy Riley was saying, like, does he have to get the knockout? And he was like, no. Right. As long as he can beat these guys that look like Shakur or Devin. Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody ain't gonna be a Deontay Wilder.
Hell no. Nah. Like, everybody gonna be Gervonta Davis. Yeah. Nigga, some people are just gonna beat your ass the whole night. They gonna beat you mentally. Because the one thing I tell people all the time, I would rather be a boxer and get knocked out and it's over than get punished for 12 rounds. You feel what I'm saying? And not David Benavidez punished where your face is fucked up and you just getting your ass whooped. Mentally punished to where you can't get no get back at all.
Hell no.
It make you look like you not even a professional fighter. Facts. That is more mental abusing to your brain than getting knocked the fuck out and then going to sleep. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, the same thing I seen with Shushu, I was like, man, these young dudes right here, bro, they really understand boxing. They really going to, hell nah, I ain't got to knock nobody out, nigga. I'm just going to be impressive and look so good to where even if I don't get it, you can't deny the skill of me and that ass whooping I gave for goddamn 12 motherfucking rounds.
That's why I'm glad Top Rank is increasing their opponents.
Yes, exactly.
Not too much to bite off, just enough. You feel
for real.
You get them 8 rounds into the 10 rounds, whatever they go.
For real though. No, that's definitely the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? And who else fought that
Nico Ali Walsh. He lost.
Oh, yeah, he did. And I think he won that fight.
I didn't see it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I think he won that fight. I think he won that fight more impressively than the fight before.
And that's funny, that's what they were saying. They said he won and he got robbed.
Yeah.
But it's funny how Top Rank pumped him up.
Yeah.
As soon as he lost, they like, oh, the Ali lost. And they was kind of like, had a little smirk.
Man, exactly. Ain't gonna lie, like I think he won that fight, man. It's like, man, this judging shit, bro. They gotta start every 2-3 years. They gotta start judging your eyes. They gotta check your age. You gotta get a physical, bro, because these niggas, bro, the
like
shit.
You going to get your license renewed.
Man, you gotta renew your shit like a driver's license. They make sure you can see out there, nigga, 80-year-old nigga. We think this nigga eyes look like. We think the nigga might not even know the fighter he just carded. Might think he carded the other motherfucker because the nigga also goddamn old. Joe Biden out that motherfucker, man, for real though. So I ain't gonna lie, I thought he won that fight, man. I ain't gonna even lie, like he actually is improving, and that could be discouraging to a nigga brain because he improved from the last fight.
Yeah, he put that work in.
Yeah, and he putting the work in, and then y'all go ahead and y'all gaffle him for that when he obviously provably he won that fight. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think he didn't win that fight. It looked good, like, you know what I mean. It looked like improvement, and that's when y'all. I think it'd be like when you don't look like we want you to look for the money that we trying to get you, then they'll go ahead and pull the bullshit up over your ass. And I think that's really what they did, though, on that situation, to be real. Yeah, I think that's how they pulled it off for them, though.
I got to go back and watch that fight and look deep into it and see what happened.
For real, though. Exactly.
And, the co-main event, it was a Jogba against the dude he kept hitting him with the low blow.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That dude. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, for real. I ain't gonna lie, that was some crazy shit.
Usually a nigga do it and have some compassion, like my fault.
Now the cool thing about it is, I heard Sharon Porter say like, I'm done. I'm off a job. Like you like nigga, you've been boxing long enough now, nigga. What's going on now? Like you know what I'm saying? Like for real.
He's never gonna be the boxer.
Yeah.
He's like.
Right.
Deontay Wilder 1.0.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like he ain't got as much power as he has the power. But I don't think he know how to use it like Wilder.
Nah,
he don't. He's a strong boy.
No, he's a very strong motherfucker for sure. Because remember,
boxing.
His trajectory at first, and he was knocking shit out cold in the beginning. And that's one thing about boxing, man. You starting off so good sometimes that microwave can kill you sometimes.
And it's funny because he been off more than he should. It's crazy because usually top ranked fighters don't fight PBC fighters.
Nah, true.
When Tyson Fury fought Wilder, they did. It was 4 fights. It was the main event.
Yeah,
you get top rank get a fight. PBC get a fight, and then we're gonna do an inner fight.
Yeah,
so I was really like, ooh, who they gonna match? Then when they said a Jogba against Frank Sanchez, I was like,
ooh, right. Ooh. But once again, that's the same thing that we were saying about Big Baby trying to fight Frank Sanchez, nigga. That dude has boxing skill. If you don't know how to squab, you get what I'm saying? That can make it can take your power away.
So with that, like you said earlier, if you call a guy out, you must see something.
Yes.
So either he sees something that he can exploit and win, or he going in too much over his head. So
exactly.
It's gonna be tricky.
But I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was low blowing the shit out that nigga.
Oh man, he was hitting that nigga with the low blow. He didn't have no remorse, nothing.
Like, he was just like, man,
I'm about to check. He checked out.
Exactly. I'm just about to get my money. Go ahead. If I get disqualified, fuck all that, nigga. Hey man, I showed up. I fought. Hey man, I ain't trying. I'm about to do this and just get my bag and go to F home. You feel what I'm saying? For real. And that's exactly what that nigga did, though. I was like, this shit wild as a motherfucker, bro. So that's definitely another thing. So then, all right, to the main fight. Okay,
Jared
Big Baby
Anderson again.
Hey man,
with a Dinko, some shit like that.
Yeah.
He looked good. I mean, he did what he's supposed to do. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. He did what he's supposed to do.
For the fighter that he fought, but I'm glad Top Rank just didn't throw him back in there with nobody.
Yeah.
Let him get some more of these fights in.
Exactly.
Build yourself back up.
Build yourself back up.
Confidence back up.
Exactly. Get your confidence back up. Because like I said, he just really just got to work on that defense, man. Because against the elites, You can't be getting hit like that. You get hit like you let Wilder get a flush hit like that on you. It's lights out for you. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wilder get that shit on you. It's over with for your motherfucking ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just hard to say. But like I said, you seen what you're supposed to see in the fight, right?
Yeah, I think that last fight, he not gonna say it.
Yeah,
like he said he wasn't dazed, he wasn't stunned, but
yeah, exactly.
He needed that last fight.
He needed that last fight. Like, he got in and did. But the fact of it is, he got in there. Nigga, it was the beginning of the fight, the first, and he got in there at the end. You feel what I'm saying? I say, Big Baby say, all right, nigga, I'm trying to fight.
But see, that's like you said, I'm so glad he fought that fight, because it's like, okay, cool. Because if you would have walked into a Wilder fight or a Joshua fight, if that's what Charles Martin did to you, you already know it with a Joshua or a Wilder.
Man, exactly. It would have been too early. Then they would have say they push you too fast. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So the fact that they got him in there, got his confidence back up, made people forget about the last fight, and that was more of a thing. That's what they doing too. Okay, get him back out there. Yeah, get this knockout. Yeah. Oh, nobody remembers, because when you're winning, they don't. They do not forget.
That shit the past.
Yeah, that shit is the past, and that was a good business move on them and him. Like, you feel what I'm saying, for real. Definitely. So, like I say, it's what we expected to see from him. Like, you feel what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. He knocked it down. He did his thing. But okay, now, like I say, we didn't got out. That was all the fights pretty much for the weekend. Okay,
then the Usyk and Dubois. Daniel Dubois.
Oh, okay. Now that was some crazy controversial bullshit. That was a knockout.
It was a knockout.
Well, you believe it was a knockout, right? Yeah, bro. That was not a low blow. No, that was on the, listen, people like Sean Porter said, you know, I got no difference between on the belt line and below the belt line. On the belt line is risky, but it's not a low blow. It's on the belt line, but that's where you can hit at. They don't suggest you do that, but it's not a low blow. A low blow is a low blow. Under. So he, and like they said, hit him. That nigga went down, and then look how much time. When you ever see the nigga get the whole 4 or 5 minutes? Talk about trying to give the nigga the whole 4 or 5 minutes.
They give you the 5 minutes, but the ref's not supposed to tell you to take it. Yeah, you have 5 minutes. Yeah, come when you're ready. Not, oh no, you're not ready yet. Go back.
Yeah, nigga.
Whose side are you on?
Man, whose side? And that's when that say the bullshit of boxing. And if they don't stop this shit soon, this is what's gonna fuck the sport up
that's
forever.
What I said when I was on Twitter. I said, this was a black eye on boxing this week.
Right, exactly.
We've been having some great weeks.
For sure it was.
And then to have that, it was kind of like you just gotta come back. Shit.
Gotta come back and do like my nigga Infinity always say about his quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott. Nigga say Dak Prescott gonna be like this, and then that nigga gonna fall to the ground. You feel what I'm saying? That's what boxing do. Nigga, they been giving us great, man, could be possibly one of the greatest years ever. And then you come back and you do some bullshit like this. And that's why old boy said at the end, like, I was cheated. I didn't even see, because remember, I called it late, because remember, you told me it was on, so I called it on in the fight, and he was still look like he was winning the fight anyway, even without the shit. The nigga was out working. He gassed out at the end, but he did what he was supposed to do in the beginning, because the gas out wouldn't even work. You get what I'm saying? So he did what he was supposed to do. He busted down, you feel what I'm saying, for real, and got it going.
I seen some shit on Twitter today with Anthony Joshua when he fought Usyk.
Yeah,
he hit him with that same punch on that same spot. He went to the corner crying like a little girl. Yeah, exactly. And they had the circle, same belt.
Exactly.
So that's all that is just giving Tyson Fury, man. Something to key in on.
And that's the worst person.
And he gonna exploit it, man.
Because he gonna hit that shit all night. Because he's there. He know the boxing science.
You get hit by that big 278.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what to say. And I can say to say about that is like. That it should have been a changing of the get down, but like I say, that fight don't sell as big as
hell no. Usyk and Fury.
Nigga,
you can't sell Dubois.
That don't happen. That don't happen. Like Tyson Fury is like getting Canelo. He don't dodge, but that's like getting Canelo. It's something that can happen for you once, and you will never get that chance again. And if you lose, you really don't get that chance again because they can't force it. Right. So they had to pull that bullshit out. You feel what I'm saying? Because Dubois versus Tyson Fury, like, but Usyk versus Tyson Fury, then that's what they motherfucking wanted. So I really thought that fight should have been over. I thought it should have been a new champion and again out, and there was some cheating ass shit. And if that nigga was in more shape, he still would have won the fight due to he was getting him. He had the better punches in the fight. He would have been. He just gassed the fuck out. So hey, bro, you know boxing it happened, bro. But like you say, bro. if you gotta stay ready, because if you wouldn't have gassed out, you still would have won that fight. You know what I'm saying? You know you thought it over, and you probably was discouraged that they cheated you, and that's another thing too. He probably was discouraged, like, damn, what the fuck is this? This fight supposed to be over. I ain't prepared to go this. I went when I was going with. I got it, and I supposed to be up out of here.
It'll mentally fuck with you. You feel me? Especially like in the heat of the battle when you see the man down,
right?
And you know in your heart you believe it was a legit shot. Mm-hmm. And he telling you no, then he gave him the full 5 minutes. Yeah. And it was a lot, man. And then Dubois, he not really mentally strong. Yeah. If you watch his fights, man, he always toward the end he tell off, he gas out. His mental fragile, so that just. Yeah, it was sad because that punch was legit.
Yeah, it was legit. It was legit, and it should have been a new champion. So while we with you, bro, we know boxing full of bullshit a lot of times, but that's why we gotta call the truth, no love lost. We ain't taking no sides. When it is what it is, and that was some bullshit. So now let's talk about something that'll look like it's really about to happen. And what's going on with David Benavidez, because this nigga look like you not signing the contract now. See, that's the code. That's what Boo Andre said last. I watched the shit. Boo was like, hey, yeah, I ain't care to play. You feel what I'm saying? He was like, and he said, y'all ain't seen the best of me. No. You gonna see who I am. That's what he say. He say, "Oh no, I'll show you. You gonna see." And he was like, "I ain't care to play." And he say, "What's going on with the fight?" He say, "Tell Benavidez sign the contract." Now, Bet David, you took the monster. All this, I'm believing this, and I'm a fan of you. But you didn't take the Morrell. You know what I'm saying, for real. And now we all know niggas don't want to fight Boo Boo. You feel what I'm saying, like for real though. So if boy, you better sign this contract, boy. You better sign this contract.
I think I think he really sat down and looked back at it. And he said, "You know what? This is a slick motherfucker, man. It's gonna look like keep 100. Yeah, it's gonna look like Canelo against Larry London.
Yeah, it is. Exactly.
Or Canelo against Austin Trout.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's gonna look like that. And I think gonna look like that.
He feels probably okay. Just say this does happen. Yeah. The fight, I'm not gonna get enough money to fight Boo Boo to where if I lose this fight, I don't get the Canelo. I ain't
never gonna get the Canelo, and that's where boxing business be making sense. It be bullshit, but it be making sense because everybody in goal is Canelo, and you know if anybody loses, your chance of Canelo, he ain't gonna fight you because that's gonna be his
ticket ripped up.
Yeah, it's gonna be your ticket ripped up. The only way you gonna get this Canelo fight if they force it on you because you just so proven, and now they starting to put you above him to where he gotta take the fight,
or he looks so bad to where Canelo like, oh, I got this nigga.
Yeah, exactly, for real. And that
I got him.
Exactly, and then you're right. And that might get you to fight too, though. And losing to you you'll get your big payday even if you lose to Boo Boo. It might work out in your favor.
You see Canelo trying to get Charlo after the 2-year layoff.
Yeah, exactly. For real. You right about that. They got the 2-year layoff. Let me take that fight. But you're right, Benavidez, that fight might work in your advantage to getting the Canelo fight and getting the payday, because if you look too good, you ain't gonna get the fight neither.
I wanted to see it. I really want to see it, but why I kind of had my reserves and my doubts is because if he passed on Morrell Jr., Boo Boo the same fighter.
Yeah, exactly.
Same fighter.
Yeah, exactly.
Just more experienced Morrell.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? For real though.
Both got popped. They both unorthodox. They both
exactly.
One come from the Cuban school. One act like he's from the Cuban school. The way he moves around.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So that's why I say, man, David, come on, man. I'll give you your props, but the clock is ticking. And once again, if Boo Boo don't get this fight, I ain't gonna lie, Boo Boo, you might as well retire, bro. I hate to say it, bro, but that just shows you that you are one of the most feared man ever in boxing, bro.
You know who would get Boo Boo a fight, I think?
Yeah.
Caleb Plant.
Yeah, he would. Caleb Plant to fight anybody. You feel what I'm saying? But then, like I said, that'll just be a fight. But Caleb Plant, you already got your. Now it's gonna look like, well, we knew Boo Boo could beat him. You get what I'm saying? He lost to David. We still didn't show. It still didn't show you the people that we want Boo Boo to fight. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I say Benavidez, come on, man, do this for boxing, man. At least I want to see Boo Boo get one big fight, bro, even if he never get the fights that he wanted. You feel me? Because Charlo ain't going to never fight him. Canelo ain't going to never fight him. So at least give this man his flowers.
You seen Canelo said it's going to be a good fight?
Yeah.
I thought you said he was trash.
Look, for real, Joe. For real. How is it going to be a good fight if he's trash? For real,
Canelo do not want to fuck with that slick motherfucker.
Nobody want to fuck with that slick motherfucker, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's the cold thing about it is just like, man, you could be too unorthodox, and it's not even if they know he's good. Is they don't know what they getting, and that's you can't look at his tape and see. You can look at everybody's tape and be like, all right, I know what Charlo gonna do. All right, Caleb Plant, he gonna gas out. He gonna do the thing. David Benavidez, I know how you coming. Canelo, I know how you coming, but I don't know what this nigga's doing.
That part.
And that's the part that is like it's trippy about Boo Boo Andre, bro. And if Boo Boo can get this fight, like I say, man, if Boo Boo can listen, this is how Boo Boo can become the man. If he can get this fight, somehow get a Charlo fight, and by lucky unicorn get a Canelo fight, now he becomes solidified,
bag and legacy secure.
Legacy secure, big time. You got to put him in the talks for sure with everybody because you know that it's never like when Sean Potter was just talking about him this week. He was saying, man, even Big Ant was like, man, when I seen him spar against you and sparring, he was like, God damn, I see what you meant, what you was talking about. And that's what Sean Porter always want to say. Yeah. He always just say the lack of fighting. He say he don't know if his time passed, but he always say, when he speak on Boo Boo, he speak like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, you feel me? Because nigga know what it is. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, come on, David. You already ducked Morrell. You cannot duck Boo Boo because now, bro, I got to start calling you a duck.
But, too, it could be he wants to fight him, but his management probably lying.
Yeah, true.
In any other interest, bro.
And because if you don't, if you lose this, you're not getting Canelo. Yeah. And that's one thing about the Canelo, man. If Canelo would have retired already, I think all these fights would be happening.
Facts.
Because now ain't no super payday. We just gotta really just get our money on the grind on the come up.
So niggas will be fighting that bread.
And really, everybody want the Canelo fight because they know. If any one of them win the fight, now they become the superstar. And then they probably would all fight each other because, you know what I'm saying, like a nigga ain't holding it in the get down no more on them. So, like I say, man, that fight got to happen. We need more updates on the Devin Regis progress.
They trying to find a venue right now.
Oh, okay, so okay.
It's still up in, I don't think it's up in limbo, but.
Nah, that fight gonna happen. Because both of them are two fighters who ain't ducking no fight and they want to fight. It's just about getting the shit together, like you said, on the situation. Shakur is being forced, right, to fight Frank Martin. Now we know it's just not talk. That fight is happening, bro.
Happening.
It's going to happen because it got to happen. Like I said, I still give the edge to Shakur because I got to tell you, man, it's Shakur Stevenson. But I don't think there's about to be no wash. It ain't gonna look like no Oscar Valdez. It ain't gonna look like
Shakur 10 rounds to 2.
10 rounds. Listen. I will even agree with that. You feel what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be no easy 10 rounds to 2.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? For real. It ain't because like I say, Oscar Valdez, we know how he fight.
He was outclassed.
Frank Martin move his feet.
Yeah.
So
he's athletic.
He's very athletic. He's shifty. He's getting on the ground. We gonna see Shakur possibly get touched. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real. But we gonna really see if he to get down. If he to get down. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real though. What up, Mike?
What's going on, my guy?
Hell yeah, for real though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna see if really that chin is really on the test of what it get down and shit like that. But we gonna really see Shakur, and that's why I say that's what's gonna catapult him to the superstar status, to where that 140 fight is going to be amazing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And the money gonna
bag
come.
Time.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? The bag time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we covered pretty much
basically everything for the week. It was a short week.
It was a short week. It really ain't no fights coming up really this week, so it really pretty much dry. When the next thing coming up? Is it really the Charlo and
September 30th, I think.
Yeah, for real, huh? Now we gonna go. Matter of fact, when we get on that, we gonna give y'all a whole hour on this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? For real, in-depth fight, because that really ain't the nigga he's supposed to be fighting. He's supposed to be fighting the other duck master just like him, the black virgin himself. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. But I don't know why that didn't happen. So the brother came, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we came and knocked it out. You know what I'm saying? This has been another episode of Punch Out Kings. I'm G Money.
Blade Brown.
And we're going to catch y'all next week. Peace.
Yeah.